with this Xin Zhao, and WE just taking a page out of Rogue Warrior's book. We were hitting on, hey, it's all about the topside focus for WE, but this does at least give them an avenue at level 6. Aggression coming in from Garvey, but Garvey's still finding a really good advantage for himself, up about 20 CS right now. So for both comps that want to play around being able to get control of definitely being the one to stand out, all top sides are here. Bottom lanes are making their way up. Does look like Missing's going to move over first.
Look at the arrow, it's going across, it's not going to hit anybody, so it's going to completely miss. 3 points there through the sticks. There's now the Riptile taken down to about 2000 HP. The smite's very, very early, and here we go, it goes straight on top of it. I'm not quite sure who's able to take that in the end, but it is first blood going over to the Akali as Breed picks up the first one there. Garvey has no flash and nowhere to go. Shanks gets another one. That's the solo laners getting themselves a kill each, and that is WE just about coming out on top.
And it's really strange for Shadow to go in there with...
Bought out, the Gromp had been hit by the Xin Zhao. Mist has gone out here, and everyone's just going to kind of back away. Xie does land himself on the upside up, but they jump over the top of this one and try and just make this fight work for themselves. They're trying to see if they can get on top of him, and Shanks will fall. Reset there for Garvey, and he picks up his first kill of the game. And that just feels like WE kind of being a little lazy with their exit for the topside dive.
It's really strange, right? Because we've seen both teams pop. It feels like a lot of this game is going to come down to who is able to stack these dragons and start finding small inches over the other team's composition. So LGD getting the head start on that first dragon feels very nice, as WE going to keep all in on the top side.
I mean, Garvey can't really stay here with the Ignite available, and of course both ultimates. It's just too much of a risk. They will give up the dragon on the bot side, but it is power and money now for power and money later in the trade. WE happy to just feed off of the top side, and it's exactly what we highlighted coming into this series. Breathe and Beishong, an actual top jungle duo. But the Immortal Shield Bow for the... Oh, I'll say that. We're going to see Garvey coming back in.
Nice hook.
They're going to... Nice hook. There's the arrow right on top of him as well. They're going to use the paranoia to jump straight onto Elf as he's trying to just kite this one away. The Immortal Shield Bow would only do so much. He flashes. He's going to fall down, but what was used to try and get on top of that one is here comes Breathe and Beishong. You will not get the Terrified today as Breathe picks up another kill, and now they can jump onto the Nautilus as he falls to the depths of the river as Shanks gets himself another one. It looked bad for WE at the start with Ashe getting jumped on, but they make it work.
Later on, but I definitely think WE are getting the better end of this one as Elk might be caught out again.
Elk, he threw out the hawk shot and kept moving forward. So regardless of the information he gathered, he was dead to rights. It's very, very unfortunate. Luckily though for WE, Elk is not the win condition. Right now, Breathe, Shanks, and Beishong doing so much work as we get a replay of this fight.
Yeah, we're going to see forcing out the Heartbreaker, but immediately into the death sentence. Really nice Enchanted Crystal Arrow to follow up. But like you said, Elk got jumped on right away, but we got another fight.
Mark's been caught, and he will be taken down. That's Shanks with his third kill, and now Shadow with no flash to get himself away. Gets knocked up, taken down. Beishong 2-0-5, looking fantastic on this pick of the Xin Zhao. 100% kill participation for him, and this is really starting to snowball away from the side of LGD.
Yeah, and, you know, nice to see it coming from Beishong. He was one of the highlight junglers for us in 2020. We really couldn't stop talking about this guy. Coming into today, where Shadow has been the big player for LGD, it really felt like that was the test for both sides, right? Who would come out on top, Shadow or Beishong? Beishong coming out on top so far in this first game. Maybe you can argue, you know, has a bit more to work with in terms of lanes, but LGD make this side lane pick for WE to be able to win out more on the opposite side. But it really does feel like that side lane play is the only tool that LGD have available to them right now to even try and find something back.
Well, they know the Akali's on this bot side. They are going to cut down the ultimates on top of Beishong, but he's still alive. You can't kill him with Gore Drinker, and there's the Ashe Hour right on top of Xie, who's forced to flash away. He goes back in with the paranoia. They take out the Ashe, but the Ashe is not the problem. You have still got so much damage. It's Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. WE are smashing LGD through the door. It's a triple for Breathe, and this is why you do not give this champion to this man.
And they're just absolutely popping off. At least going to be able to get an inhibitor. I don't think death timers are long enough to where they could look for an end. But really nice mechanical play coming out for Breathe with that one, being able to pick up that kill, pretty much pixel perfect. I feel like the only person we've seen
now onto the Baron. They will know from the side of LGD that this is going on, but I don't think they can contest it. I think they just gotta have to let this one go or fight now. As you can see, WE, they don't even want the Baron. They want the fight. That's the one they want. They go for the hook, doesn't quite land, and there's only Beishong on this objective right now, but Mark steps a little bit too far forward. The paranoia comes in as they look to try and see if they can get somebody going. Elk is being hovered over by Xie as he finally goes in. It's on to missing the worst target you could think of, and now WE can come back in. It's Shadow though with 2 quick kills. You can see Breathe though, 1v3! Breathe is just insane! Triple kill for Breathe on this Akali, and Garvey is running for the hills. He knows he can't take this fight anymore. They're pinging for the base. They're gonna go looking for the TP. You can see him now. He's gonna have the TP back to his own base to make sure they don't lose the game.
Yeah, WE, it actually looked really close. LGD looked like they were almost able to bring that team fight back.
Flash is available for Elk as well, so there's just so little you could do, and here comes the ultimate. Not quite gonna hit, but now Shadow puts himself a little bit in harm's way. He's gonna have to go back in with the Moonfall, try and get this fight going back for him. The TP and the paranoia used by Xie to try and see if he can make something happen, but they've stopped him out all right, and now they can jump in back into this fight. Missing takes down Xie. I feel like this fight is already done and dusted. Shadow cannot do anything about it. It's a clean ace to end game 1, and WE wipe the floor with LGD in this first game.
Yeah, that was a complete mid-table mauling Penguin. WE not looking like a mid-table team in this one. Totally taking down and stomping LGD.
Great start to the series, and exactly what WE will be wanting to see as they come into the back half of the split.